D, wait for it, delightful.
Check out the name tag. You're in my world now, Grandma.
What's up, nerds? So this review is coming a little bit late, just because, in all honesty, I've been a little bit busy with personal stuff and everything. It's my son's birthday coming up soon. Got a plan for that and everything. And also the day that they dropped this, so I watched the first episode of Peacemaker, and I'll tell you what I think about it. I just want to explain this real quick of why this is late. But they dropped the first episode, watched the first episode. I literally got all my notes ready. I got all of the screenshots and everything. And that stuff takes a good chunk of time because it's on the TV and I have a way of getting them off, but it takes me time to do that and everything. But long story short, they dropped 3 episodes and I did not realize that they had dropped 3 episodes. And it was already too late to do all 3 episodes of breakdown and review. I was like, I could do the first episode, or I could do what I normally do when they drop 3 episodes is I just tell you 3 things that I liked from each episode and kind of talk about them a little bit. But it was just too late. And by then I had already, I also had to do like all the other shows that I like to cover and everything. So this is late. This week after today, it will be on time from now on because they're only dropping 1 episode at a time. It really ruins my stuff when they drop them all. They drop 3 episodes at a time. I like it because I get to watch them like back to back and see the story progress and everything. But yeah, it makes it rough to do these videos on time. So in saying that, I like this show so far. It's a little bit of a slow burn, but I get that because you're trying to build up to what's going on in that 3rd episode. We finally got it to go down. But like I said, I do like the show. I do like James Gunn's writing. I feel like me and James Gunn have the same kind of sense of humor, and I really like that a lot. I mean, it's just he has this kind of, I don't like his kid jokes and everything. That's the only thing I don't get on board. They don't bother me. Like I'm not somebody that gets mad. Like when he got fired, I didn't think he did anything to get fired over. But the jokes, I just personally didn't think those were funny. His tweets and everything, but his writing wise in this show so far has been funny. And I actually, one of the episodes, he wrote a line that I thought was absolutely hilarious. And I laughed like literally out loud for a good chunk of time. And like I said, I just really enjoy the show and James Gunn's writing, except for when he does poop jokes. I don't like poop jokes just because they gross me out. I don't like poop. It's fecal matter is gross. So in saying that, I'm going to get down to this review, but I just want to say first and foremost that if you like what I do here and you enjoy independent content here on YouTube, please consider subscribing to my channel. YouTube is always changing up their algorithm, and small channels like mine, we always get pushed to the back of the line. So I please ask that you like, share, and subscribe, and I thank you in advance. So now why don't we go ahead and get started on this? And so for episode 1, I really liked the introduction. I liked how they had like a recap, but of the Suicide Squad movie. I liked how they did that and showed you little pieces of her or whatnot. But I did like it, and I thought it was nice that they did that. But for the 3 things that I really liked, the first thing that I really liked is the opening intro. I really like the dancing is so ridiculous, like with their little and everything. And I'm just like, I know that was on purpose, but this so reminds me of people that don't know how to dance and they take like a dance class and they're trying to learn the moves, but that's what they're just like, and everything. It's so good. It's funny. And even though the dancing is so like robotic / clunky, it's still, I watched it every single time. I don't skip it because it makes me happy. I loved it. And the song, I believe it's called Do You Want to Taste It by Wigwam. And I immediately bought the song because I was like, do you want to taste it? It's so good. I really liked it a lot. And again, I really liked I like that song and I like that intro. The second thing that I like is from episode 1 is, and it's not, it's okay, it's Eagley. I really like Eagley. I thought I wouldn't like it when I heard about it from when I saw the trailer and I, seen it on Twitter and everything. I thought that I wouldn't like this character because I'm like, it's just a friggin' eagle. That's so stupid. But at the same time, when he gives him the hug, I was like, that is so stinking cute. It and even though it's sorry about that, even though it's CGI generated and everything, it's not really an eagle there. I really liked it a lot. I thought it was really, really great. And I really liked Eagley. He's so stinking cute. And the last one I want to talk about is the fight scene at the end of episode 1. I thought this was really good. At first, the character's name is Annie Sturfason. I don't think I'm saying that right, but it doesn't even matter. And she's a butterfly. But when I first saw the episode, I was trying to find and see if this was a DC comic book character, and I couldn't find anything. So I was just like, all right, and everything. And in my notes for it, before I, did episode 2 and stuff, and they said her name. I just wrote down cave woman 80s lady and everything. But I did like that fight sequence. I liked when she jumped at him at the end and then he turned on that force field thing and it just blew her up and everything. We didn't get to see the butterfly come out of her. So a small piece of me was all like, did it destroy the butterfly? But yeah, one thing that I did not like in this episode, and I just want to mention it real quick, is when they were shit talking Aquaman. Don't talk shit about Aquaman. He does not have sex with fish. You cut that out. You stop that. You stop that, James Gunn. Don't come after my Aquaman. I will not have it. I don't want to hear it. Keep Aquaman out of your lips right now, out your mouth. Keep it out of your mouth. All right, moving on to episode 2. The first thing I really liked is I liked the kidnapping / I love the characters of Amber and her husband. I just love these characters. They're so funny. I also liked how they did have sexual intercourse with Amber. They had like a threesome going on, which was very funny. You didn't get to see anything, but I did think it was funny. And I do like these characters. I like how Amber was flirting with Peacemaker and then her husband was all like, Amber, you just want to have sex with him or whatever. And she's Evan is his name. And she's all like, well, maybe if he paid, finally somebody's paying attention to me. I thought that was really, really funny. And really good. So the next thing that I liked for episode 2 was I did like Vigilante and his relationship with Peacemaker. I liked they did get a new actor for it. They got Stroma is his last name. Hold on, I have it right here. Oh, Freddie Stroma. Now he was not originally the actor, and I don't have the actor that it was originally supposed to do. It was the guy that played Johnny Cage in the Mortal Kombat movie. The first, well, he played in the second one too, but for like 2 seconds. And I did like their relationship. Vigilante is a little bit more goofier than I thought he would be. I've never read a comic book with Vigilante, the character, in it. So I can't speak to that character, but I kind of always thought that character was more like hard and kind of like, not as goofy, but I do like him very goofy. Like it's very funny. Like I like how he's all like talking about how he's, how he goes, this isn't until the third episode, but like he's standing behind the trash can and then he's all like, how do you know, I'm not a psychiatrist underneath here and everything. And it was just really funny. And I liked how and this isn't until the third one either, but I'll talk about their relationship together. But I also like how when he's killing the butterfly family and he's all like, and there's Papa Bear and everything. And he's just like, bam, and just no qualms about it and everything. Oh, and this is also in the third episode, but he's all like, when he's talking about, he's like, and if you guys can't be his best friend because I'm his best friend. And he's like, I'm just laughing about you guys even trying to be his best friend. But if anyone is going to be his best friend, it's going to be you. And he points to the black woman. He's like, because the word around town is that you're racist and it's not looking good for me being your best friend. And I'm paraphrasing all this because I didn't write it down. But then he's all like, and he's like, and I'm not racist because I kill more white people than anything. And I just thought that was funny. I also liked it when they're sitting there there talking, and he's trying to clean his trailer, Peacemaker's trailer, and he picks up the like flat fleshlight, and he's all like, "Oh, look, a funny face." He's like, "Hello," and so I like laughed out loud. So good. And then the last thing that I liked from this episode were the two detectives, and that is Annie Chang, played by that's the actress's name, and she was Sophie Song, and then Lincoln Munro, who played Larry Fitzgibbon. And I did like these detectives. I like when they went to go question Augie Smith, Peacemaker's dad, and he was like being very racist to the Asian woman, and he said something like, "Okay, chopstick," and she's like, "Whatever, fork," and then he's like, "You should have said spoon. It's more degrading." She's like, "Yeah, why didn't they think about it and everything?" And he's like, "Yeah, everybody eats with forks," and he's like, "But not that many people eat with spoons." I thought it was very funny and very clever. All right, so then moving on to episode 3. I literally laughed out loud for a good chunk of time when they're unpacking the car to go kill the senator, and and Peacemaker is talking about how he likes lesbians, and he likes lesbian porn and everything, and then oh gosh, what's her face? She's all like, and he says, I'm an ally. And then the character of Leota, she says he says something like, "I'm an ally," and then she's all like, "Just because you have a lesbian haircut doesn't make you an ally." I laughed so hard at this joke, and it probably got more laugh than it deserved, but I was like, he does have a lesbian haircut. It's so funny, so funny. I loved it. It was such a good line. It made me laugh out loud. So kudos to, and James Gunn is doing a good job writing wise. I did enjoy it. Anyways, so then we go. My second thing was the Judo Master. I loved this character. I hope he isn't dead, because what's his face hit him over the head with that crowbar like 50 times. Like, calm it down, dude. But I like how he was eating the red hot Cheetos or whatnot, and then like the one bodyguard was like, "Hey man, hook a brother up," and he's like, "No." And he's like, "That's okay, I don't need the carbs." And he's like, "I can tell." I was so funny. And then he fights, and then Peacemaker's all like, "Oh, you're so cute and little. I want to put you on my shelf and play with you." And he's like, "Oh, big man, swell man." And then he's like, "Hey, you eating the red hot flaming Cheetos?" And he's like, "Yeah." And he's like, "You want some?" He's like, "Yes." And then he just starts flicking him at him like really hard and hitting with it. And he's like, "What are in Cheetos?" and everything. So funny. And then the last thing I like is I do like their mission that they're on, the butterflies, to take down the butterflies. I liked their mission to go and assassinate the senator, and it was revealed that they're all butterflies. The whole family are butterflies. And because they started to eat that honey liquid goo, which I'm curious to what that is. I'm curious as to what the butterfly's goal is in this. And like, there's so many, and they're basically just parasitic aliens, because they have that spaceship that he had in episode 2, that Amber, that he was sitting in bed with Amber and everything, and he like popped it open and it turned into a mini spaceship and everything. So my question is, though, what are the butterflies? Because I read an article that said like there's Madam Butterfly, it might be that, but I don't know what it is. But my question to that is, and I have some, not concern, but how James Gunn did Starro for the Suicide Squad. And I feel like James Gunn might just be repeating himself with this parasitic alien taking over human bodies. But that's my only a concern is not if it's just a repeat of Starro, then why? What is that all about? But I don't think it will, because I don't think James Gunn repeats himself. So I am curious as to what's going on there. It will be interesting to see what he does, and if he reveals this to be something from the DC comics. If it is, I don't know what it is. I didn't research it very much. I just read like a snippet of an article that's something about Madam Butterfly, and everything. So, but yeah, overall, I did like these 3 episodes. I'm enjoying the show so far, and I can't wait to see the next episode this week and everything. I think it'll be very interesting to see where this story goes. So tell me, what did you guys think about these episodes? Did you like this episode or these episodes? Did you like the show so far? Do you not like the show? Do you think Peacemaker is not that great of a character? What was your favorite part? Who's your favorite character? All that good stuff. You can leave all your comments in that section down below. If you like this video, go and hit that like button. I won't mind. If you're new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button. I'd greatly appreciate it. And I will see you guys on my next Peacemaker video. You guys have a good day. Bye.